you know what time it is? Yes, it's like 11:15. Madam, what time is it for you? Also, I work super late, so like I stay up super late. Also, hi Laura, welcome in. Welcome to new game. I should probably watch this because I haven't seen like anything about this game. 2 a.m. Oh my god. Don't worry, we'll be here for like 2 hours probably. I don't know what's going on, but like piano is such like a like I wouldn't even say like an underrated instrument, but like it's so like yeah, I know I would say it's underappreciated honestly. So is the violin too. It always sounds so nice, but like it just like it kind of gets brushed over by the wayside compared to like a guitar or the drums. Oh, I didn't get my water. Oh well. Yeah, however you pronounce that's the name of this game. I think people are just gonna call it Metaphor because it's probably easier. Let's go, dude. It actually works. Okay. New game. So again, I don't know like anything about this game. I haven't played the demo that they put out for it. I haven't like watched anything either. So this is all brand new to me, which is nice.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Scheming man.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
I mean, that's why I'm playing the game, technically.
Curiosity. But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
He wants me to put in my credit card information already. Who are you who shall guide the protagonist? Oh, I have to. Fine. I mean, it's weird that I have to use keyboard, but it's like there's something to prompt. Confirmed? Yes. You will name the protagonist. I don't want to name the protagonist. Give me a regular name. Yes, that's me.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Well, I love
But
fantasies.
can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Does the game sound like super quiet? Because like it sounds decently quiet to me. I don't know if it's just me or not.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
You like fantasies? I mean, who doesn't like fantasies? Fantasies are they're always more interesting than reality. Is fantasy limited to the confines of? It's oh, okay. I'll change it in the settings later. I thought it was quiet, but I thought it was me. Not
More than
always.
wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Then why do you ask questions you don't know the answer to yourself?
If fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
we talking to the suited man? Oh, I wanted to do this like the regicide. Let's see, storyteller. For players who want to focus purely on the story, battles pose no threat of death. Easy. For players who want to breeze through battles, this difficulty can be changed later on. Normal. The standard difficulty, where battles will thrill and challenge. This difficulty can be changed later on. Hard. For players who want intense battles, I might do hard actually. This difficulty can be changed later on. Regicide. A high risk, high reward mode for only battle hardened players. Yeah, we'll do hard. Hard it is. Are you ready? Yes. Well, I'm gonna probably gonna die a lot. Well, I don't know, cause like the Persona games had. Oh, they didn't have difficulty modes as far as I know of.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
He does look like the protagonist of Persona 3. He really does.
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Come on! Hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you! What have we got here? He's an elder! So he is.
They don't look very old.
The knife is filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
Oh, well, that guy's dead.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's all get stuck like us.
Oh my god.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Oh, he's gonna summon his persona. I'm so hooked on the story. It barely started, dude. I don't even know what's going on. What the hell? Looks like we're in like a storybook. This looks so cool already.
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission? Are you alright? Yeah, we'll be good, boy. We'll be just like Charles. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Oh yeah, she talks.
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
I mean, she has like a fairy, or you are a fairy, so it makes
The
sense.
mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
What the hell is that? Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. let's go have a sword. Okay. Uses the movement keys to move. R2 to dash. Press circle to dodge. And what? Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed on the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go.
Let's go.
Okay. Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. The hell's that?
Watch out.
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Phase Sight. Pressing L2 to use Phase Sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
This looks so cool, holy crap.
Pretty tough. Careful now.
Let's go, like, not attack these guys. Let's fight the, like, the dingoes.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Oh, it's an action RPG. Oh my god, it did 50 damage to me.
I'm right here.
I only have like 100 HP.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I died. Holy crap. Well, that's up. That is he's dead.
Here?
God damn, those things hit me so hard. Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, I can raise the sound effects. Okay. Master volume like all the way up. And then we'll do like this. That way the voice sounds louder than like the music, 'cause that's usually what happens. Okay, let's not get my skill to sound. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Kind of.
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Like, am I supposed to, like, ignore all of these things? Hi, yeah, no. Surviving is all that matters right now.
I'm right here.
Ugh, I think they see us.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be, like, if I can even kill these guys, really, or if I should be. Dude, this, oh my god. They staggered me so badly, too.
Watch your health. It's not good.
I think I shouldn't be doing the. Oh my god, dude.
You're all we have.
Okay, yeah, so I guess we have to ignore everything. Dude, they take so much damage. Okay, third time's a charm. Let's just actually run. I guess we're not supposed to fight anybody. Dude, they hit me so hard, though. Okay, so we're gonna just go through everything.
Watch out.
Oh, you did pick hard. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did. But it might also be one of those things where you're, like, at the same time not supposed to fight anybody. Because, like, we don't know where we are in the story, I guess. Oh, thank God, we made it. That shouldn't have happened twice, but, you know, I like to see if I can kill anybody. I still say it was worth it.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory, please.
Right. What am I doing again?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
That doesn't tell me anything.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Sounds
And
like
if
the
it's all
like
same
your
to
average
you,
every day.
I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
I've never heard
I
that,
can
but
at
cool,
least
you
cast
know.
my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Let's go. She has Dia at least. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind, The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
That's actually really neat that explains why there's like background music playing in a game. No, I like that. That's actually really neat.
Look,
Hey, look.
over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. The Grand Shroud is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec?
That's the Grand Cathedral over there. I don't know what it said. Something, whatever.
It's all clear.
6-2 Waters Day Afternoon. What? What is this? Medical herb, let's go. Free items.
I don't like this.
I'll go through everything for free stuff.
Stay vigilant. These
There
ones
are a
like-
lot of enemies though. This like it kind of sucks. Okay, what are the yellows? Is that like a lone enemy? Oh, this is bad. Oh, here's the anime cutscene I was telling you about earlier.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Let's go. We caught up with our friends. I guess.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. It's a lot of text for like one sentence. Hear my wish and come forth from thy. Oh, I didn't get to read all of it. What it said. Thy epoch of glory and I still didn't get to read what it said. It said, grant me thy
Whoa,
something.
Just look.
Aw, PDA never stops existing. Happens everywhere.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
Well, that's, a bit
There's no way
insane.
the crowd was going to listen to anything a Parabus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
That was weird.
We're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
It's weird that he talks, as I'm not used to Persona game main characters ever talking. Like, outside of, combat. Because they're always, the silent protagonist, that's just, the way that they've always been.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else.
I don't know what that means.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Aw, there was a coup.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
Does that guy have a vape?
Did not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
What's happening now?
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Oh, we're in flashback territory.
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Oh, we're a spy.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Little old scholar. That kind of came back
Are
abruptly.
you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
I like the little loading screen. Like, transition looks always looks really neat. I say always, it's like the third time I've seen it, I think, only.
So?
Okay, do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What to know in town? Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. There's up and safe area like town to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Oh my god, the HUD is insane. Let's go, only died like 4 times before the first save happened. Okay. Shady woman. Well, she doesn't stand out at all. Oh, you are that lady who was helping us out.
So you?
An Elda, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude, just mind yourself. This city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Appreciate the advice. Yeah, be careful or they'll get you too. It's like all us Parapus? I don't know what the the racial names are.
Damn. An elder? Here?
Dude, I don't know. Lycan's Magic Association.
Place.
So the shop sells igniters. One of those would come in handy. Too bad we can't afford it. Fine, just call me poor. Well, I guess she's like our companion, so it makes that she would be the one who would know that.
The new model's out now.
Window shopper.
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Look at that big ass, like that spear
I
thing.
guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter? I mean, yeah, I don't really know what that is.
What's a magic igniter?
See, there's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Is that lady who wouldn't talk to me like a second ago?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Let's go. I'm too
Here's
poor to afford
something
one
that might
though.
catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Only cost $5 billion. The royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
It looks like a skeleton for some reason.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Yeah, I've only had that like concept shown to me like 3 times already.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I love the loading screen. It's so neat.
Let's head there.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
I apparently have to buy magic, which is kind of neat.